Happy Monday. This is Mrs. Conder, and I just wanted to go over a couple of things that will be important for this week. The first thing is that every student pre-K through 12th grade needs to make sure that you're checking your email. You have a newsletter in your email that looks a lot like this, and there's a very important button in that newsletter for your parents to click on and schedule their parent-teacher conference. So when they click on that button in the newsletter that's in your email inbox, a form will open for your parents to fill out, and they can choose the time and date that they would like to meet with me to go over how the fall is going so far with your schoolwork. So it's very important that you check your emails. Parents will be receiving this email as well. So all students and parents have received this email. Make sure you click on that and schedule your parent-teacher conference. Thank you very much for doing that. Another thing is that for grades 3 through 12, the Class Craft Quest is on famous museums this week. So when students go to Class Craft, they'll see a quest in there on some of the most famous museums. It's going to kind of give a brief overview, and then in the weeks to come, we'll do some more specific field trips to those museums that are mentioned in this quest, and then some museums that aren't mentioned in this quest but are very interesting. So we're going to have a series of museums coming, but starting this week, just the big ones, the major museums in the world. And then I just want to remind everyone of the easiest way to check for your lesson plans. So when students go to clever.com, they can choose Google Classroom. That's where their lesson plans are. When you go to your Google Classroom, I've gone over this a few times, but I just wanted to really quick go over it one more time. This is mine, and of course, their students will only have their classrooms. These are all of the classrooms that I have, but you'll only have one or two. Be sure and go into the classroom, and then when you get there, the quickest and the most efficient way to see what your lesson plans are is to come all the way over to these three lines here. When you click on these three lines, you'll have the option to choose a calendar. That calendar is going to break it down by day. Now, this is all of my students' assignments, but when you go into your calendar, you can look at Monday and you can see everything that's due just for Monday on your calendar. You'll only have a couple things. This is all of us together, but each of you will have just your assignments on your calendar. So when you get into your Google Classroom, so you went to clever.com, you clicked on Google Classroom. When you got to Google Classroom, you came all the way over to those three lines on the left. You clicked on the three lines and you chose the calendar option. That is the quickest way to see what's due for that day. Also, don't forget that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for grades 3 through 12, there is a study hall from 9 to 11 a.m. The link for your study hall is on your Google Calendar. So if you go to your Google Apps by clicking on the waffle and you choose your calendar, you will see your study hall. I have all the study halls on my calendar. You'll see just the study hall you're enrolled in. You can get to the link for that study hall just by clicking on that entry on your calendar and then joining with Google Meet. So you'll click that button right there. Sorry about that. You'll click that button right there and join with Google Meet, and it'll bring you right into the study hall. So those are some main key highlights I wanted to go over just really quickly, and I'm looking forward to seeing all of you either in study hall or your weekly meeting this week. Don't forget to schedule or to ask mom and dad if they've scheduled your parent-teacher conference, and also that you have a fun class craft on the famous museums across the world. Have an awesome week. Jump on Study Hall if you need any help. That is optional. And also make sure you attend your weekly meeting, which isn't optional. And I'm looking forward to seeing you there. Have a great week. Talk to you soon.